back to my channel. I don't wear glasses. I don't. So if you ever see me wear glasses, it's completely a prop. I do not wear glasses, I do not need it. I think it looks cool. It probably makes me look smarter than I actually am, but yeah. I don't know why I do it.
I really don't know why I do it.
Princess Amilia. Amilia Wu. So many of you guys have suggested that I look into this Princess Amilia Wu girl, and I looked into her, right? She does a lot of dancing, a lot of TikTok, a lot of fashion stuff, and I thought, what's the issue? It's just a young girl, you know, who's into makeup and edgy fashion. She dances and collaborates with other TikTokers and influencers online. I was like, what's the issue? And then I realized this girl is only 16 years old. That was the issue. This is a little bit shocking. Children are growing up so fast these days, right? It's almost impossible to make some children not wear makeup, be very obsessed with fashion and like revealing clothes. It's impossible. Of course, there are a lot of people fighting back online, a lot of people advocating to stop this type of behavior, this type of marketing. Her channel, in my opinion, is an absolute breeding ground for PDH, PFD, PDH. Although a majority of her viewers are young people, I do not doubt that there are problematic PDFs lurking in the background, just sucking this type of content up. I don't support it. I don't support young girls growing up way too fast, acting more mature than their actual age. Not because I'm a hater, not because I'm jealous. I am definitely not jealous. I am almost 27 years old. I am not jealous of a 16-year-old girl dancing on TikTok. It has nothing to do with jealousy or trying to be conservative. It has nothing to do with that. This is deeper than that. This goes down to the mental health of a person. This goes down to the mental health and the well-being of the younger generation altogether. It might seem harmless on the surface, but trust me when I say this, it is a lot more harmful and impactful than you think. We're going to react to her videos, get to know her. I'm going to teach you a lot of things about growing up, capitalism, how the world works, share my own personal experiences with you guys. This episode is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh my God.
All right, let's get to know this Princess Amilia. Who is she? What does she do?
And where on earth are her parents?
According to the internet, her name is Amilia Wu, aka Princess Amilia. She is a TikTok star. She was apparently born in September 2008. She is 16 years old and her birthplace is United States. She is a content creator who gained recognition for her love of fashion and her unique brand of romantic comedy sketches. Her dance trends have gone viral several times on her TikTok account. She also posts hair and makeup tutorials. Her content under her Princess Amilia brand has helped her earn 9 million fans. She became active on TikTok in November of 2022 apparently, and she focuses on her Princess Amilia official Instagram account on fashion and modeling content, usually posing in relaxed and casual outfits. She has also worked in several professional fashion shows. Her older brother is a boxer and fellow social influencer Thomas Wu. Her and her brother have collaborated on videos together on his YouTube channel, Wu's World. So there it is. This is our little princess. Now look, there are a lot of 12 to 16-year-old influencers online. She's not the first and she won't be the last. But why is this one, in my opinion, and in a lot of other people's opinion, a little bit problematic? Because her content is kind of pushing it. Kind of pushing low-key inappropriate for a 16-year-old compared to some of the other 16-year-old content creators and influencers, right? So I think Princess Amilia's page is pushing a fine line between young, bubbly, trendy, and a little bit inappropriate for a 16-year-old. She is always showing off her body. And when I say showing off her body, I mean showing off her body. This 16-year-old girl is showing off her cleavage online, her stomach, her posing in very promiscuous positions. Now, I don't blame Amelia Wu. I don't blame her. I do not blame anything on children because I think when you're as young as 16, your parents should know better. Your management, your team, whoever is managing her or looking after her or her parental guidance, whoever that is doing a terrible job and is failing her because she is going to grow up very confused, and this type of thing is not good for a 16-year-old's mental well-being. The Kardashians is probably one of the worst examples as role models to society, right? They've got some good stuff going on, but I don't think that they're great role models for young women, or any women actually. But the point of me bringing this up is that not even Kendall or Kylie Jenner at the age of 16 were posing and doing content like this girl. I do think that this has been taken way too far. When you are under the age of 18, you need to be incredibly careful because you just do not know the type of people that follows you online. You just do not know. A lot of creepy accounts are hidden. You just don't know the type of people that's following you and the type of attention and creepy ass energy that you're attracting when you put this type of stuff out. I don't agree women of any age doing this, right? But if you have to, if you absolutely must, do it after you turn the age of 18 or the age of 21. I wouldn't let my daughter post this type of stuff, and I wouldn't want my son, if I have children in the future, I wouldn't want my son to consume or look at this type of content. I wouldn't want my sisters to do it. I wouldn't want my friends to do it.
I wouldn't do it.
So it's like,
what is this girl doing?
And why is her team and parents letting her do this? Well, like most of the people that do this type of stuff, it's for, you guessed it, money. Princess Amilia Wu is not the first person to do it. The K-pop industry has been doing this for a very long time now, right? We all know this. If you're into K-pop, you know the toxic culture of K-pop. How K-pop trainees, or however you call them, they train, the agencies staff them, they go through crazy work and study hours to train to become idols, and some of them don't even ever make it. They never even debut. A lot of people have exposed the toxic side of the K-pop culture, the teen modeling agent culture, or even Hollywood. So why is this girl blowing up on TikTok?
I do not understand.
We're going through the same cycles again and again and again.
So is social media pushing this type of stuff out on purpose?
Because what the hell is going on?
Oh dear. This is crazy. This is so crazy, so promiscuous. This genuinely makes me want to cry. I'm so disappointed. I have goosebumps all over my body. It doesn't sit well with me. Whew. I don't want to sugarcoat this anymore. This type of behavior breeds more PDFs. The Piper Raquel case, so many deranged and mentally effed up men who bought her underage sexual content. This is a similar case here. So many men will consume this. Amelia herself will go down a dark path. It's going to be very dark and scary for her if she continues to do this and seek attention this way. If she has close friends, right? I don't know why none of her best friends are saying this. I don't know why her parents are not saying this. The amount of body issues, body dysmorphia, the amount of not good enough, and the amount of I'm not worthy enough, the amount of chaos that this type of thing is going to create for her in the long run. I hope that she has enough time in this lifetime to heal and to come out of this. Because let me tell you something, if they cared for you, young women, if they cared for you, they will say something to help you. They will say something to protect you. Like I've said in my previous videos, if people are supporting this type of behavior, one, they are also equally naive. Or two, they don't care about you and they want to profit off you and they are evil. That is all I'm going to say. I pray that you see through this. I pray, oh my goodness. I pray that you see through this and you believe my words and you don't consume this type of content. You don't support this type of content and you yourself do not make this type of content.
I will show you how we get down.
This is fine. This is a wholesome video, right? Again, she's showing her belly. I don't know why a 16-year-old girl will be sexualizing herself so much. I really wonder what's happened in the past, how her parents taught her, how she was brought up. These are all clues that I want to know to get to know the mind of this girl, because something is not right. This is not how a happy and healthy 16-year-old girl behaves, right? Don't be fooled by the smiles and the dance moves and the quirkiness and the trendiness online. Look deeper than that. Please be someone of intelligence and question things before you blindly follow. Oh dear. You know what I was doing at 16? I was writing in my diary about how I ate too much Cheetos.
And I feel bad.
When I was 16, I was planning when to go to the beach with my best friend and writing down tactics on how to convince my parents to buy me a dog when I was 16. That's what a 16-year-old should be doing. A 16-year-old should be attending school, thinking about what they want to do in the future, right? Their parents should also be setting this out for them. And if they don't have parents like that, that's very unfortunate. But this is where I come in. I'll tell you. I'll be the one that guide you. 16-year-olds should be doing their homework, not skipping school. If you are skipping school to do your career, make sure that career is an appropriate career, not dancing online half naked or doing OnlyFans. Make sure that career is something that will give you a very financially stable future. Date a nice boy or a nice girl. Don't F around and thrill seek and get into situationships, because that will break your heart and your soul. Don't wear makeup under the age of 18. If you do wear makeup, make sure it doesn't change you. After the age of 18, after the age of 21, no matter what trauma that we've gone through, it is then our responsibility to learn, to heal in the long run. It's not an overnight transformation. It takes years, decades to then heal whatever trauma that you've been through. Amilia, I'm going to put the phone down now. Amilia Wu has so many other really crazy, promiscuous, provocative dancing videos, right, that she did before the age of 16. She's 16 now. Imagine how young she was even before this age. I don't even want to know the type of people that are following her.
It would just freak me out.
But this behavior needs to be shut down. People need to stop wanting to aspire to be like that. That is absolutely crazy. When I was from the age of like 10 to 16, if I touched makeup, my mother would give me an absolute mouthful. Like my mom would literally obliterate me for wearing makeup or like showy clothes, right? My dad is incredibly strict as well. There is no way. My dad takes away our phones. When we were under the age of 18, my parents are divorced, okay? So when I was staying with my dad, he would literally take away my phone at night and then give it to me back in the morning. We were not allowed to scroll through our phones and look at God knows what when we were young. Back then, you know, I was a little resentful. I was a little bored.
Like, what the hell do I do now that I don't have my phone?
But now looking back, I am so glad that my father did that. And I would do that to my future children. So future kids, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you will see the love in the long term. I'm going to be very open with you guys. I've also posted a few photos back in the days. I don't do it anymore. And I've come out of that now. Would I go back and kick myself for doing that? Yes, 100%. And this is another reason why I am raising awareness, because I am someone that's also done that. I've gone through that phase, right? I was wanting attention in the wrong way. I was posting things to maybe catch the guy's attention, a guy that I probably liked, and I didn't know how to get his attention. I was being stupid and desperate, and I was trying to get his attention the wrong way. I was lacking self-worth, because someone with high self-worth, who has a strong level of high esteem, would not do something like that. Someone who's rooted in their faith would not do something like that. It's very problematic behavior, and I felt ashamed for doing that. I don't feel shame anymore because I'm mature now. I wouldn't do that. I also warn younger people, aka you guys, aka my sisters, aka my future children, right, to not do that type of thing, because it's just not good for someone's mental health, right? You can argue,
Hey, it's self-expression.
maybe one or two shared amongst your close group of friends, but to do it all the time for attention at such a young age, even 21, that is already young in my opinion, let alone a 16-year-old posting provocative photos of herself online. Okay, let me put my teaching glasses on, because we're about to get a little bit educational. Let me teach you guys how the world works, okay? So there are poor people, and then there are the working class, and then the middle class, and then upper middle class, and then rich people, and then wealthy people, right? And then we have the government. And then on top of the government, we have ultra wealthy people that actually controls the government. They get to fund what political party they want. Like the Samsung company in Korea. They are so filthy rich. They actually rule Korea more than the actual government. And people like Elon Musk, they get to sit shoulder to shoulder to the president and get involved in political decisions. This is the power of rich people. Economics 101 with Wei. Who runs social media? Google now owns YouTube. YouTube was purchased by Google for $1.65 billion. There are PDFs everywhere. Why do they push this type of content out? What happened to the Jeffrey Epstein case? What happened to the Diddy case? Balenciaga, where they try to sexualize literal toddlers. So what does all of this teach us? The world is run by the powerful, and the world is also full of predators. And when predators become powerful, they will want to push out contents like this. Money, sex, power. That is how the capitalistic world runs. That's how it's always ran, and that's how it will forever run unless you guys wake up, you realize, and you don't have to play the game anymore, you can change the rules. They are brainwashed by social media, by these platforms, to willingly put their bodies out. And they are rewarded with money. This can easily be stopped if social media platforms make their guidelines more strict. But why do social platforms not do this?
You guessed it.
Money, sex, and power. Everything goes back to that. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you're going to leap and think further and beyond than, let's say, 90% of people in this world. And that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it till the end, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share in the comments what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay safe in the meantime, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.